So people have been hitting stores searching for basics, water, bread, batteries, but you also don't want to overlook getting your car ready, whether it's for the possibility of evacuations or hitting the road for the Labor Day holiday. Do not want to run into trouble on the road. News4JAX reporter Jennifer Reddy joins us live. And Jen, there's some obvious things we always do before a road trip, but with the potential for heavy rain, there's some things we might overlook, so let's help keep people safe.
Good morning. That's exactly right. There are some things that people might not think about, especially as we are heading into a holiday weekend. And if there is that chance that we may need to evacuate later down the road, you want to make sure you are doing a lot of things now to make sure you get your car ready. And right now joining me is Aaron Nelson with Aaron's Car Care. Aaron, what do people need to do now in order to prepare their car?
Well, obviously right now with the wet weather coming, we don't know how intense it's going to be, but let's don't wait until the last minute. So one of the first things you want to do, number one, be sure that car is full, because as the lines get long, it may be running out of gas. Who knows? We just don't know. So fill the car up with gas. Let's check the tires. Be sure the tires are good. Be sure that they're a good quality tire. Be sure that they got plenty of tread on them and everything like that to help displace that water, because water is number one thing. When you get on the road, you'd be doing 60 miles an hour. If your tires are bad, it could put you in a spin, catastrophe on top of a catastrophe. So be sure that we check that there. A couple of quick tips you could do if you're not sure how your tires are. If you don't have time to take it somewhere, you can do the old penny trick. We all got that. So we got a little penny. You can just put it in your tread. Drop it in there in the tread right there. But if you can bury Lincoln's head, normally you're pretty good. If you can see the top of his head, obviously the tread's too thin. So we need to displace that water. That's number one thing. But check that real quick. Check all your fluids, because nothing worse than, having a problem as far as trying to get out of town and stuff like that. But if you have a hose break or a belt break or low on coolant or something like that, if you're sitting in traffic, it could be a real problem. So check all your fluids and everything here. We've already kind of went over all these here. This car's in very good shape. The only things low is a little bit of the windshield washer fluid. But check all that stuff. Check the tire pressures, and don't forget to check your spare, because most people don't think about a spare tire till after they got it loaded, and a lot of the spares are inside under the floor. So, there's only one thing worse than having one flat tire is having two. So check that spare before you load the car, get that all ready to go, and keep in mind one thing too, no matter how good a shape your car is in, if you see standing water, don't drive into the standing water, because you don't know how deep it is. You don't know if there's a washout or anything like that. And one thing to keep in mind, a lot of times people, oh, my truck sits up or my car sits up. Air box in the car sits right here. The air intake is down here. See these vents down here? So if you go into standing water and the water's up to here, you're going to submerge that vent into there. And it's just like sticking your head in a bucket of water and trying to breathe. Same thing for the car. It's going to suck it up in there, and wherever you're at, you're going to be stuck. And it could be catastrophic to the car as well.
Something else really important to remember is windshield wipers. What do people need to look for? Yeah.
Well, check the wipers. I mean, look at them and see if they are streaking or something like that there. A lot of these newer blades like this right here are really hold up well. But check it. Just look at the condition of the blade, pick it up, and you just look at it. And if it's not streaking, you can hit your windshield washers on and check it and see if they're streaking. If they're streaking, change them, because with the rain and stuff like that that's coming, we're probably going to be using them quite a bit. A lot of times we use them in the mornings right now, but if you're using them all day, I mean, it could be something you need to really consider.
Great, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining us. A lot of useful tips and important reminders as we head into this weekend. We will have all of this information posted online on our website, news4jax.com. Jennifer Reddy, Channel 4, the local station.